Hello and welcome to this week's vlog from Maddisons. Well, as you can see, I'm looking a little bit different this week. Apologies for not sending a vlog last week. I had a nasty running fall. Was just jogging. I've been every week, every Saturday morning, been doing a virtual relay, which has grown and grown with more people joining to raise money for the NHS. And ironically, I tripped on a manhole cover and managed to really damage my face. So most of the scabs have now gone, which is great. Sorry to be so graphic, but I do still have this chipped tooth. It's being sorted shortly. Challenging to see a dentist during lockdown, but I had so many people email me to say, where was your weekly vlog, that I thought, well, let's just go ahead and record it with my bad tooth. So thank you for tolerating that. Well, what's been happening in our world? Well, certainly activity levels continue to increase. A piece of data came out last week showing that sale agreeds and new instructions were at 73% of what we were achieving in 2019. As you can see from this graph here, certainly we were booming at the beginning of 2020 and then it really tailed off during lockdown, but is now returning. We launched 2 new properties to market last week. One has gone to sealed bids and the other one already has 2 bids on it. So certainly showing that there's a real demand from buyers. We're certainly seeing a lot of buyers register from London, keen to move out from the city. And traditionally, they really like the stronghold of the town centre. That's still holding true to a certain degree, but they're also now happy to consider more village and slightly more rural locations. I think more home working means there's less need to be as close to a mainline station. Prices seem to be holding with what we're achieving. Halifax came out with their price data, which showed that May had softened slightly on prices achieved. And Yomdale, with their confidence tracker, has also shown that there is a little bit of a dip in how consumers are feeling. That doesn't surprise me at all, actually. Our media remains so intensely negative. I can't bear to watch it in the morning. It just sets me up on the wrong foot for the day. And if that's all you're seeing, then I can understand. But trust me, here on the ground, that's not what we're seeing. We're very busy with inquiries. We've got lots of new properties coming to market, and those that we have launched have achieved really strong, great prices very quickly. Mortgage rates remain incredibly low, and the only area where we're seeing rates slightly rise is if you've got a higher loan to value. And that's to be expected, I guess. The banks are not 100% sure what's going to happen with prices, although we've got our predictions. No one knows for certain, so that's not to be expected. So, yeah, generally all good and definitely on the upturn. And there was some great news out this week. If you buy a second property, you have to pay an extra surcharge of stamp duty, 3%. That can be a hefty old amount of money. And you have 3 years to reclaim that. So if it was your principal residence and you bought another property, but then you do subsequently sell it, then you have 3 years to reclaim that extra 3%. Well, the government has said they're going to extend that if you sold a property after 1st of January 2017 and you've not been able to sell it during the time. And they've cited COVID-19 as a possible reason of why you've not been able to sell it within that 3-year period. So that's great news for anybody sitting on those hefty old stamp duty surcharges. A really great feature came out on the most successful property moguls, those ones who are worth the most, and I thought it was really interesting to have a look. A Chinese chap sitting at top place, X1, I probably pronounced that completely incorrectly, at 21.8 billion. But lovely in third position to see our own Hugh Grosvenor, the 7th Duke of Westminster, who is worth a reported 10.1 billion. He took over as the Duke of Westminster, managing that large property portfolio in central London that consists of commercial, residential and retail in 2016. And it was interesting to see that the estate was started to build up in the 1600s. So how hindsight has really benefited them from generally gathering to their portfolio. Well, just a sneak peek very quickly of 2 properties that we're launching to market this week. A fabulous 2-bedroom apartment on Grove Hill Road, really presented in first-class condition, 2nd floor, so nice views, and Grove Hill Road, just a few minutes walk from the shops and the restaurants and the station. We'll be listing that at a guide of 460, and a fabulous 4-bedroom detached property on Burling Drive, which is just off the Frant Road. up near the Bull pub, presented in lovely condition, and a really great kitchen diner in that one, and the potential to add more value. You could extend over the garage subject to necessary consents. That one at a guide of 800. If either is of interest, please do get in touch. I hope you enjoyed the vlog this week. I'll still have my dodgy tooth next week, but the week after it will all be looking smiley and shiny again. Have a good week and look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.